Spindell signed those election papers, a part of the conspiracy. He's one of the 10 false electors, now known for their dishonesty.
For Wisconsin Elections Commissioner Robert Spindell, this is turning into a regular welcome. Although it's the first time they've had a theme song.
We didn't have a song, believe it or not, specific to having a fake election.
I'm shocked.
But I wrote a song.
That's the tellers to collect the ballots.
Roughly 4 years ago, Spindell was signing papers to serve as a Republican fake elector for Donald Trump, who lost the state by more than 20,000 votes. Those papers, Spindell and other Wisconsin fake electors now admit, were part of an attempt to improperly overturn the 2020 presidential election results, something they acknowledged in a civil lawsuit settlement. But nothing in that deal blocked him from staying on the board that oversees elections in the Badger State.
You know, it is a concern that someone who is an acknowledged fake elector oversees our elections.
Sam Liebert is one of dozens of activists trying to keep the pressure on Spindell.
Bob Spindell must resign from the Wisconsin Elections Commission, period.
We caught up with Spindell heading into a commissioner's
Sarah
meeting.
Murray with CNN. Could we just ask you a couple?
To ask if there was any chance he'd step aside.
Rigorous protests downstairs calling for you to resign. Do you have any plans
Well,
to
I think
use
they
that?
do that about every month.
So you're used to
As long
it
as
by
I've
now.
Been around.
Do you think that they have a point after that civil settlement you signed when it came to the whole fake elector plot?
No, I don't think so. That was all settled.
He told us his goal this year is to ensure everyone can vote and election laws are followed.
What about 2020? Looking back now, I mean, you said there was fraud all over the place, all over the
I
country.
didn't say that.
He did back in December 2020 without evidence to back it up.
We have fraud all over the country in the 2020 election, especially in swing states.
Now, he says,
I think really nobody knows in terms of fraud, only God knows. But I think we had a good election.
soon after, activists filed into the meeting room. From the jump, it turned contentious.
It is imperative that you, Mr. Bob Spindell, resign immediately.
Commissioner Spindell has a question.
White Democrat administration placed 185 polling places to just 5. So don't talk to me. Talk to your
What is
friends
your
in
question?
Milwaukee white Democrats.
Please.
Whoa. Hold on.
You should not be on the Wisconsin Election Commission representing any person in the state of Wisconsin. And it is imperative that you do what is right for our elections in this state and resign today.
Outside, activists said they're also motivated by Spindell's previous comments, seeming to celebrate lower turnout among Black and Hispanic voters in Milwaukee in the 2022 midterms, a characterization Spindell has disputed.
The sense of entitlement was just real. He feels very protected.
He has reason to feel secure. Wisconsin's Republican Senate Majority Leader, Devin LeMahieu, is the only person who has the authority to remove Spindell from the Wisconsin Elections Commission.
His office is right here, but he didn't want to talk to us.
Ought to resign.
Speaker after speaker called on Spindell to step down.
And I call on him to do the ethical thing, the right thing, and to resign.
Spindell's response?
No plans to resign. The protests
Oh, no, of
aren't.
course not.
Thanks.
They'll ask next month, too.
Protesters plan to keep up the fight.
Not one step back, no way.
Terrifying moments on air in the Air Europa flight. Passengers thought they were going to die after terrible turbulence. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner was flying from Spain to Uruguay yesterday when it was hit by that severe turbulence. People on the plane were thrown into the air. You see what the plane looks like there. They were thrown into the ceiling panels.